Hello everyone, xHedra here, bringing you episode 2 of Seaopolis Submerged, a mod pack by BenBenLaw. So, in the last episode, got a lot of the strainer working overtime and getting me resources, and I got some more furnace, and look at all of this beautiful metal that we have, and over here we have a little bit of lapis lazuli and flint and everything. And I set up a lot of these hopper botany pots so that I would have a lot of wood. And I expanded the base to be a 9x9. So now we have all of this, well, a 3x3 sets of 9x9 2 high rooms. And I want to hide a couple of things downstairs. So I expanded all of this section as a downstairs room. Probably going to expand some more, but for now, that's going to be it. Now, what's important today, I also have those two fishes that I've not eaten yet, is I want to get set up with a storage system. And that's basically the next step of the quest. But before we do that, we need to finish these quests. So in Mulching Time, we need a hay bale and a summoning block. And we've got all of these wheat seeds, but unfortunately, they're not growing fast enough. And by the way, I think I've got every single different seeds because if I remember correctly, there are 28 type of seeds and I've got all of them and the 28th type is right there. So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to grab a bone meal. We're going to grab 5 iron and we're going to make some bowls because we're going to make a watering can. And I'm going to show you something about the watering can in a moment. If you search for watering can right here, watering, there are two types of watering can. There's the mystical agriculture watering can like this, and there's the inferium. Oh no, sorry, those are basically, these are all something that we'll do later because we don't have inferium, we don't have magic fertilizer and stuff like that, so that's not happening soon. But we have this watering can, or we have this watering can. Now this watering can is not good. I've tried it and I don't like it. And the reason I say that is it uses water, whereas this one, plunge it in water once and it's full of water forever. So now, and it does a 3x3. So I can just go like this and I never need to refill it with water ever again. If you have water nearby and you're babysitting a plot and you're like getting water pudding, you can click faster and maybe force growth faster with the other watering can, but having to refill it with water the whole time is honestly super annoying. So I'm not going to be wasting any time on that. We're going to collect these so that now we can go to a real 3x3 and continue growing this. And basically we need like, I think 14 wheat or 15 wheat, something like that. Because we need a hay bale, we need 3 to put on top of the summoning block, and we need what was the last one? I think we need some also to get some animals. Not sure which one though. I'm not 100% remembering what animals we can get. So that's 6. Let's grow this whole patch, and I think we should be good then. Now, I would prefer that everything grew at the same time, but it's tick base and chance base. So sometimes they grow, sometimes they don't. And stopping to collect it every time is not ideal, but just grow as much as possible. So this is also maxed. This is, come on, maxed. And this one in the corner just doesn't want to grow for whatever reason. So we're going to single it out. Now it's growing fast. Come on. Oh, come on. I love how it went 4. Okay, now it's done. So we can collect it all and just, we're going to replant it. We might not need it right now, but we'll need it later. So when I come back here, I can go and do this to get a hay bale. And hay bale, I need 5 stone. Didn't think of that. Darn it. Can I cook stone in here? 1, 2. No. That doesn't allow stone cooking. So 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. So 2, 2, and 1. This is one of the way that I use to make things happen faster rather than slower. I started using bronze mesh a bit everywhere also because bronze is so superior time-wise. It like lengthwise, I think it's 600. Let's just check, okay? It's 612 uses, so versus 80 uses. So yeah, this is much better. Let's grab my stones so that we can do the summoning block. Like this, and like this, and this. Perfect. And that was the quest line. Let's grab one piece of dirt. We can go over here. I'm just going to put it in a corner for now. Do this. And let's get some chicken. I should have used the sword the first time. Let's get some more. Because, perfect, we've got a feather. We're going to need a couple of feathers, so that's good. And if I do wheat, I believe that wheat is going to give me sheeps. So, let's get some iron. Oh, 2 pieces of iron. Get some shears, and what we're going to do is we're going to go grab this. Grab this. Perfect. And the last one. All great. Perfect. Let's get just a tiny bit more chicken. Oh, that didn't work. So the reason for that is let's eat this Atlantic halibut. But now we have raw mutton and we have raw chicken. And as always, if I come over here and get chicken cutlet, and I can get some pork something. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cook 1 chicken. I'm going to cook 1 mutton. So these are all new foods. So raw mutton. And I'm going to keep 1 raw pork chop and cook the rest. And I'm going to keep 1 raw chicken cut. I'm going to cook the rest. Perfect. Just waiting for the chicken stuff to happen. Yeah, there is nothing else that you can do with raw. Oh, I could make dumplings and cabbage. And yeah, there's a couple of things I can do with raw. So, maybe I should keep more raw then. Okay, so let's... No, I can't eat right now. Well, that's going to be the food situation for now. So whenever we're hungry, we're just going to come and grab the next piece of food from here. Just to put all of this away for now. And this. And we're going to get started with the actual episode. This is done. This is done. It's done. You know what? Let's just grab everything. Perfect. So we're done with diving. The reason, let's collect these. So I'm going to grab a white dirt. And I'm going to grab a white sapling. And here I'm going to grab a Scrooge McDuck. And here I'm going to grab a Darkwing Duck. And I'm going to do nothing with these. I'm just going to throw all of this in here for now. I just don't want to have this light up anymore. So in bronze, last episode, we were at the point of making eroding salt mulch. Eroding salt mulch is 3 mulch, 3 lapis, and nickel. Nickel. Don't make this mistake. You better use your nickel. So let me just grab 6 of this. And 6 of the mulch. And 6 of the nickel, because look at that. We have so much nickel for no reason. Nothing to do with for now. So let's just do this. I think it's this way. Yeah, perfect. And so now we can get 2 mulch. And then we can get 2 buckets. Let's go in this corner, do this and this. And grab these 2. Perfect. And what it's going to want to make, we're going to want to make dust blocks. Okay. We're going to grab you. And we're going to remove the water. Oh, okay. Let's just do this for a second. Let's grab the water. Do this. Let's grab. Perfect. So now that we have that, we can take sand and put sand in here and sand in a strainer with at least a bone mesh. So I'm going to put a copper mesh in there, but I want at least a bone mesh to begin. Is going to get us the, oh, sorry, here. So this is going to get us dust block like this. And these dust block can be put in here to get ourselves a new type of resource. So let's just reset all of this, put all of this in here, and these two and these two. Oh, here I'm going to put you, all of you, and I'm going to put you and grab all of you. And let's grab all of these resources because now we're going to use the K magic. So, K. Oh, no, no. Oh, that sucks. I didn't know you could make lapis brick, but that is disgusting. I've lost a lot of lapis right now. 64 lapis. I am not happy about this. I'm going to throw all of this in here because I don't really have the time to handle this right now. You know what? Let's grab these. I'm going to put in here also. So I remember that all of my gravel is in the same place. And I'm going to finish taking all of this out. Still can't believe I destroyed so much of my stuff. And put that in here, which means we now have redstone and we now have lead. This can go in here. We're going to keep the lead because we do need the lead to do something else. And so we got the dust block, the lead, the redstone, and we're waiting to do the lead gravel right now. We should also be getting a niter at some point. Let's just do this and this. You know what we're going to do? We're just going to wait for this to be taken care of. Like, listen, I'll just do 1 second. I'll go. You don't want water. Great. So what we're going to do, this is over. Perfect. Let's do this. Let's remove this. Let's remove both of those. And we're just going to switch it up. This. And the eroding water. We're going to get another bronze mesh. Like this. And now we can put this in here with this. And I'm even going to go so far as to grab this. And some sand. And, oh. Okay, so that wasn't smart. And by not smart, I mean I don't have anything to put on top of that. So we'll just put the sand back here for the time being, but we'll fix that later. Right now, I just want to start getting as much of these resources as possible, like this. So that now we can get these 12 lead, do this, and where is my shovel? Right here. Give me 6. Or, okay, so we're going to get 4 raw lead, which is going to give us a lead ingot, and which is going to lead us to a toxic air curio and a water curio. These two things are going to just protect us once we go up in the water without a diving suit, which I don't know why we would, because it makes you swim faster, or when we go into talking, above here, like on the surface, but we don't need to go above surface immediately. Okay, so all of this is kind of taken care of. We just needed some niter and cinnabar, so now let's put all of that here, and we have all of these things. So it wants us to make a resource generator, okay, and it wants us to make a resource generator tier 2. The resource generator tier 1 is not that good and expensive in iron. I'm going to make it because I want to get it, but it is not a good thing. So let's just go right here and grab a couple of these, then come back over here. We're going to need 2 iron block. And with the iron block, we're going to be able to make the resource generator. Oh, we need a bucket of water also. So let's come right here, grab a bucket of water. We're also going to need 18 lapis lazuli. We can come back over here. So you and oh, it's cobblestone. Perfect. And then we're going to need to with you. And now grab water. And then this should let us make the resource generator 2, like this. Perfect. So the way the resource generator 1 works is you put it there, you put something in there, and it just starts duplicating. The resource generator 2 is it's a lot better. I can show you why in a moment once I understand what I'm doing. So, okay, I don't have any of this, so let's just do this like this, and we're going to make some barrels. So then I'm going to come over here, put a barrel there, and I'm going to grab a cobblestone and put it on top. And every 220 tick, I'm going to put a cobblestone in here. Whereas this, I'll need to empty once in a while. So the reason for that is something we're going to need to automate, but cobblestone in eroding water gives us gravel, and gravel in eroding water gives us sand, and sand in eroding water gives us dust block. That's how we infinity this chain. That's how we're going to infinity the chain in the long run. So that should give us all of that. Okay, so the water curio, it requires 4 more marine fabric. So we're going to need to make some more paper. Just come back over here. I'm going to make another 64 of paper, 16. I'm just going to go like this. Nope. This. And I'm going to put all of these in the soaking table, and we're going to look at them later. While we're waiting, let's grab 1 raw chicken. Could make us sick, but if it makes us sick, it'll hurt us, which means we'll need to eat more. It's not a bad thing. Okay. Second thing is... oh, and the toxic air curio is 8. So we need 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 of the lead. So if I come back here, that's 13. If I put those, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. Give me 5 this time. So 4 gave me, 3 gave me 2 the first, whatever. I don't remember what I was trying to say. Let me just grab all of this and let that cook. Let's get into drawers because we need to have storage. So first we need bronze nugget. Oh, sorry. We're going to grab our bronze and we're going to grab some tin. And we're going to come over here and we're going to go 63 of each. Perfect. So those are the nuggets, and we want to make some storage core, which needs driftwood, planks, and chest. So we want close to 64 chest. Let's just continue like that. Yeah, perfect. And we need more planks. Perfect. That's going to be enough plank. And now we just need to hope that we have enough driftwood. I think we barely have enough driftwood, but let's try it. So now we're going to make 60 core because we don't have enough driftwood. But we're going to be able to make more later, so it's not a problem. So we've got 60 storage core. So bronze nugget, a piece of bronze, storage core, the heart of the storage drawer, and thumb storage. And we need to make frame drawers. We need to make 1x2 frame drawers, and we need to make 2x2 frame drawers. So if we do like this, you know what? Let's just come back. I'm going to make a lot more stick. Perfect. We go like this. I'm going to make 8 drawers like this. Perfect. And I'm going to make, how do I make the 2x2? Like this. Okay. So I'm going to make just two of the 2x2. I don't really like the 2x2s that much. I'm not going to be using them very much. And then I'm going to make the, no, the 1x2, sorry. And then we're going to make 8 of these. Okay, so these drawers cannot be used if they're not colored. And right now, I have a scheme that I want to use that I've decided I was going to use. So let's get prepared for that. I'm going to need some gravel, a stack of gravel. I'm going to need a stack of sand. And I'm going to need 8 white dye. 8 white dye, like this. Gravel. Oh, it's 16. Oh, that's already 64. Okay, 64 is good enough. So this is 64 white concrete. And we're going to need to go underwater just quickly so that we can put this white concrete powder and get some white concrete from it. Just go down here. So as you put it down, the white concrete powder immediately becomes white concrete. That's how it works. You put it, we could have done it inside, like next to a water source, but it would have taken much more time than just coming up here and getting it done like that. And you. And now we can collect all of you. And let's go back home. Oh, go back home. So now that we've done this, we can put the brick in the top, the white concrete right there. And if we put the jar frames like this, they are now becoming nice blue and white drawers. I'm keeping the front frame drawers because I'm going to transform these into upgrade templates. Perfect. And that's two other part of the quest. This is in a 2x2 crafting grid. Place a frame drawer on the bottom right and place block you want to texture with on the other 3 slots. So technically we could have the borders be a different color, but that didn't look nice to me. I played with that in another playthrough and I didn't like the look of it. So let's just stay with that for now. So with the upgrade template, we're going to need to make the keys like so. So I'm going to grab 3 key fragment and I'm going to go, I don't remember how to make them. So let's just go like this. I'm going to need 3 of these key. Okay. Because these key are being transformed with a key block remover or with a book and quill into a different type of key, which is kind of one of the other reason I needed more paper. So key remover, let's just do a key fragment. Let's do a key remover. Let's do this, and this is going to give me the concealment key. I don't really like the concealment key. I don't ever really use it. I like the lock key, and the next one I don't really like either. Oh, I don't have leather, so I'm not going to be making the other key for a little while now. I'd kind of forgotten about that, but not the end of the world. Let's move on and let's continue with our hardcore crafting today. So this is going to give me more storage cores. Perfect. Now we're done with all of this. All of this is done. Let's grab all of the reward and get rid of the V-Bucks. There's something else I want to craft though. I want to make a drawer controller. So frame drawer controller. So I need a block of bronze like this. And then I need 1, 2, 3, 4 and 4. Or I've got them the wrong way around. So let me try like this. Frame drawer controller, same thing. We're going to have to make it pretty. See, if I put it there, it makes the corner white. If I put it there, it makes the inside white. I prefer that look. Perfect. So now we have a drawer system. So we can start putting things in drawer, which is going to be very useful. But before we do that, we want to get into automation and we want to get into TOM storage. So we want inventory cable connecting over distance. So we're going to go right here in and oh, driftwood. I should have set up more driftwood. I screwed up on that one. What's my driftwood situation? 11. I'm going to use all of the driftwood that I have to make as much of this as possible. Perfect. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this. grab a wooden catcher, and I'm going to put a wooden catcher in here temporarily, just so that I start getting more driftwood, because I really need the driftwood right now. Okay, so next step, now that we have the inventory cable, now this inventory cable, no, let's just make the inventory connector. So we're going to want an inventory connector, so I'm going to save that. We're going to want an inventory cable connector. We're going to want some basic inventory hopper, and we're going to want to make a storage terminal. So first off, inventory connector, 1, and I want 2. So I'm going to make a second one right now. Just give a moment. I need 2 of these. Perfect. Grab these. 2 or 3. We're going to need 3, I believe. Yeah. Let's make a third one. Not much more than that, because it's using our cores rapidly. Then we're going to want an inventory connector cable. 2. Okay. And that is going to give us 1. So this gives us nothing. Oh, this gives us more cables to do that. This is going to give us 1. And now it wants us to make a filtered one with 4 papers. We'll grab this paper. And while we're there, let's just finish the curio. Oh, I don't even have the 8. I don't want the mini coal. I want the mini charcoal. What did I do with... Oh, right here. Okay. So, 2 mini charcoal. And I can go... So that's 2. And 2 is going to give me 6. Yeah, that's enough. I don't need more than that. So let's put that away. And do I have any string left? No, I do not. So let's just get rid of a couple of things so that I have space in my inventory. We don't need, let's just come here. Yeah, 40. Just do this so that I get the extra gravel that I'm going to be missing. And cook that. Perfect. And let's get rid of this ore piece right here. Okay, so now I need just a little bit of leaves. I need a little bit of leaves. Where is my shears? Perfect. Right here. I'm going to need 2 of you because it's not going to be enough. Great. So this and the sapling grower, of course. Do this and this. This. And this. Voila. That's going to give us the strings that we need. We need to grab 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This and like this. Means we can go 1, 2, 3, 4 with the 4-letter round, which is going to give us the air curio. And this is going to give us the toxic air curio. And we can put those in here and we will never have a breathing problem in the water again. Grab all of this and put the lead in here for now. Okay, back to the inventory system. We need to make a storage terminal. Storage terminal right here. And we're going to want to transform the storage terminal into a crafting terminal. So that's 4. That down right here. And that around. And voila. So we've got a storage terminal. And now for the inventory connector, we need 4 paper. This is the inventory connector filtered. I'm making it because I want to get rid of the quest item, but I'm not going to use that right now. Then for the quest, we also need to make a basic inventory hopper. Okay. And those we're going to want to get a couple of. Let's just do... Oh, that means more driftwood. What's my driftwood situation? Should have some here and some here. It's getting better. It's not perfect, but it's getting better. Let's turn these into hoppers. Wooden hopper like this. So now we can do this, this, and some planks. This. Hey, how do we make you? Oh, like this. Okay, so 4 of these. I think that's going to give me 1. That's going to give me $, B-Bucks, C-Bucks, and okay, now we're going to need, for the 3 filters, I'm going to make them so that they're done. So these are copper nuggets, these are tin nugget, and these are bronze nugget. Okay, so copper. I have tin on me, and I need 1 bronze. I still have the bronze on me. So 1 bronze. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we can put a paper in the middle to do this. Going to grab the quest because that's going to give us an extra one. That's a tag filter 1. So we're going to put the tag filter 1 here and here. Then I'm going to do tin. And this I'm going to make 2 because those I'm going to use a lot of. So I'm going to put them here for now, but I'm going to come back to those in a moment. And copper, same. I'm only going to do 1 of this because I really... Huh, okay. I didn't know that's how you made the book. So this and a piece of paper is going to give us that one. I'm going to put away all of these things. I'm going to grab these quest reward, and I'm going to put those away. Okay, what's next? Now let's do some interesting stuff. So these inventory connector cable, I'm going to make some more of them, and I'm going to be making so many of those, you have no idea. Let's just make another copper mesh. This, and you know what? Let's make some more bronze because we're always running out of bronze. Put you there, and you. So we're going to put the paper there, all of this there, and this right there, and let's just make more of these. Hey, yes, perfect. And we're going to put the mesh in here. Okay, so now we have the beginning of a system. I want to set up the system in the floor. So I'm going to show you something amazing. Do this. Like this. We get some frame inventory cable. And you on this side. And this framed inventory cable, when placed on the ground like this, acts. Oh, I'm going to make an axe because these are going to require an axe to pick up, and this is going to become painful if I have to wait every time. And these can be walked on, and they can be painted. So this whole place, I'm going to paint those, and they're going to not be in the way visually. So it is very useful. Let me just reset these 2 over there because I'm going to want to come this and bring this connector. Those are underwater. I'm going to need to go underwater to grab them. This is no longer going to work for me, but that's not a problem. We'll fix it very soon. Let's come back over here and make another pickaxe like so. And I'm going to show you what I want to do. Okay, so like this. We're going to go. There's one in the wrong place. We'll switch its space at some point. And this is preventing us from going down. But we're going to put the ladder right here. Let's just grab this immediately. And you. And right here, I believe. I swear I put it. Great. So now we're going to want to go up and down. This. Going to need to connect right here. Going to need to go grab a key remover. Grab you, and let's go back upstairs and grab a key remover and maybe make more block, make more and stuff. Oh, I'm food. I need food. Raw and raw. Raw. Hey, another heart. And raw mutton right here. And for the next one, we're going to grab the cooked mutton. Great. Let's get some driftwood again. Here and here. And this whole driftwood, they're all going to become inventory cables always. And we're just going to get more of those. Okay, one interesting thing, these inventory cable connectors can also be made in that form. So we're going to make 2 inventory cable connector framed like this so that we can connect things properly. So here is going to be my drawer collection. Okay, so I'm going to take my framed drawer, my frame drawer connector, and control, I'm going to put it right here. And I'm going to go, oh, this one doesn't need to be like this. Okay, so 1 second. This one does not need to be in the wall. Okay, so I'm going to need to make another one of you. Just one. And this one we're going to connect like this. Okay, so now this is connected to my storage system. And if I go down, oh, I need the block remover first. Don't forget that. E block remover. I have one extra right here. This and here, I'm going to do this. Then we're going to go outside and we're going to break the block and we're going to put a full block in there. Let's go down over here. And right here. And we're going to put one of these. This. Perfect. Go back up here. And now I'm going to be able to show you the beautiful, marvelous setup. Okay, so if I come back here, I'm going to grab these drawers and these drawers. So all of these drawers are going to be like that with a space behind. And then we can go and put a couple of 4x4 right here. That's not what I wanted to do. Let's get an axe. And let's just do this. And okay, so now these drawers are not connected to these drawers. Let me show you quickly what I mean. Now, if I put a cobblestone in here and I do this, this is not receiving it. The reason it's not receiving it, it's that it's not connected. So there's something called a trim that I have to find. Frame trimmed, like this. And I'm going to make that frame trim same color. Hey, how do I color the trim? Listen, let's just go and try. I don't know what's going on. I thought I was going to be able to change them. But if I do this and I do this, no, that still doesn't work. So there's a problem right here. So if I search for trim, inventory trim, frame trim, don't understand why the frame trim will not get colored. It works in a 2x2? Really? That is super bizarre. Okay, so let's do this. And now it's connected and it works. Perfect. That's not really what I want to do. I'm going to put this right here for now. And I'm going to grab some gravel and I'm going to grab some sand. So I'm going to go gravel and then I'm going to go sand. And then I'm going to go clay and dirt. Come back here. I'm going to go clay and dirt. Perfect. And what else do I want? I want granite and andesite. So I'm going to go in the 4s. This one, I'm going to go granite, andesite. So I'm missing diorite. And then I'm going to lock this. And we're going to be able to have just a little bit of fun and start using our drawer. Oh, using the drawer system. I want to show you something interesting. So now, oh, still need that one part though. Let's, yo, give me that. I don't want to lose that. Perfect. Okay, so what I want to do now is I want to have a inventory connector right here and a trim right there. And now I need the frame connector and I'm going to go under and connect that. So now there are 3 parts to my inventory. No, and perfect. So let me just go and grab this and this. Then we're going to go downstairs and we're going to set up these extra piece of inventory. Now, the way this works, if you look at my line, this is the furthest storage connector available. Okay. So when you have a storage container, it goes and grabs 16 by 16 inventory wise. So it's grabbing all of these. Okay. And I have an inventory connector back here that's also connecting to this frame drawer controller. These are closer. So if I come back here and I take this right here, I can push. Oh. Wait, okay, sorry. I made one mistake. This is for the secondary place, not the main place. I'm sorry, guys. Just give me 1 minute. So you need to have one main. So this is going to be my one main. And I'm going to put a terminal on it. And so the main cannot have an inventory connector. The main needs to just be, it just must be an inventory connector. And here I'm making a mistake because this right here is not going to work because there's no inventory connector. So I need to put an inventory connector right there. So now these barrels. So if I right click on this, it says there's 135 free slot. Why? Because it's 27 times 5. Okay. And so that's 135 free slot. And if I click here, it doesn't say anything because it doesn't work the same way. If I come back here now, and I start pushing these things like that, and I push this inventory cable, this inventory connector, and these storage, they all appear. But there was no place to put these here. So if you look, all of the dirt went here, all of the clay went here, all of the sand went here, and so on. But what didn't have a place all went in here. So as long I can decide what I want in my drawers, and I can decide what I want in my system. So these I want in drawers. So now if I come here and I say put all of this in there, okay, the way this is happening right now is that most of everything is going downstairs except for the wood, planks, and sticks. Okay, so now I can come right here and I'm going to collect all of these. And there are things that I'm going to be producing a lot. And for things that I'm going to be producing a lot, I'm going to put in a drawer in some form. So here I'm going to put this and this in a drawer, just so that whenever I put more apple and more saplings, that at least they go in a proper place. Grab, and grab. Now if I come back over here and I do this, this will all have gone in these 3. On this, here, and here. And we can now use this for crafting directly. So I'm going to want to now transfer everything to my other system. So let me just grab all of this and just go crazy and add things like that. And I'm going to do some different stuff at some point. For now, I'm just going to throw everything in there. One, because I have more space, and two, because I'm going to be able to auto craft with that. Just grab all of this, and yeah. I'm probably going to put more things in more drawers, but I'm going to do that in a time lapse. I don't need to be doing that while I'm hanging around with you guys. It's a time lapse kind of thing. So now I can move these, and this, move this. I don't want this right here. Great. So all of this is done. We have all of this inventory system. Now it's time for some automation. Okay. So we're going to want 2 copper pickaxes. 1 and 2. We're going to need some stone. So let's do this and this. And you know what? We're going to take this out. No, we're going to just remove these things for now. Perfect. And we're going to remove you. And you. Perfect. This and like this. And this, I'm going to put like here for now. This is going to be probably this corner or this corner, my garden, my place where I produce food. Grab these and put those in there. Okay. So now that we have a copper pickaxe, we need to make a block placer, which is 6 stone and some copper. Okay, so six stone and some copper. And then I need to make a block breaker, which is going to be 6 stone and 2 pickaxe, which is why we had the pickaxe in the first place. Whoa. Oh, it also needs a dispenser. Okay. Oh, here's what happened. One of the problem with this inventory system is that it's not instant. So if you push things back in, it needs to travel through the tube. Block breaker, block placer, perfect. What I'm going to do is I'm going to remove this. And do I have a stone? Yes, I'm going to put a stone in this generator because that's going to directly generate stone for the future. We have a block placer and a block breaker, which is great, but that's not the goal. We want the crafter. Crafting those items for you turned on with the wrench. Okay, so the crafter is important, and that we're going to bookmark. We're going to need a lot of the crafters. We're going to bookmark like this. Now, this is an annoying recipe, and it's an annoying recipe because it needs copper nugget and crafter. So first off, we're going to do this, and then we're going to do this. I'm going to go, I'm going to make 30 of these. Perfect. And now I'm going to need the wooden hopper. I don't even know if I'm going to have enough driftwood to make 30 of these, but it seems to be coming on along well. So what are my chest situation? I've got these chests. If I go like this, 20, perfect. 20, great. So let's put all of that in here. And now let's see if we can make some crafter. Oh, we need copper nugget. Okay, so this is important. Let's come right here and let's take a moment to go back to the drawer and say framed compacting drawer. Okay, so we're going to make an extra crafter crafting table, and we're going to ask for a frame compacting drawer. These are super expensive. So right now we're just going to make one. And I'm going to show you what we're going to do. We're going to grab all of the copper, ingots, nuggets, whatever. And we're going to come back here, and these are going to be my metal drawers. And what I'm going to do is put some nuggets in them. By putting nuggets, it says nugget, ingot, and block. And now if I come back in here and I search for copper, and I push those in, I now have 6 block of copper, or 58 copper ingot, or 527 copper nugget. But it means that now, if I go ahead and say, I want to make some crafter, I can make my 10 crafter easy because it's grabbing the copper nugget as copper nugget, and it could grab as copper ingot, or it can grab as copper block. It's super useful. Okay, so now is going to be the time for our first automation. Let's just come back over here and grab these cable and these cable and these basic hopper. So I'm going to just automate a couple of quick things to show you, and then I'm going to do the rest in my time lapse. Okay, so we're going to just go ahead and continue with these over here. Going to go underground. Perfect. Continue like this. And let's continue this way. Okay, so now we can go. Oh, we're going to need more of those. Let's just go home. Perfect. Right now, I'm going to make more of these. Can I make more? And can I make more? Oh, really? Only that? Well, just give me a second. Not true. It's going to be mainly that. Perfect. Let's go back under. I need a bit of food, but that's going to have to wait. Okay, so let's go and continue all around. Remember, all of these are going to get colored and we're not going to see them anymore. Now, the other thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to grab a block breaker, a key block breaker, sorry, because that's ugly and I don't want to have that there. I'm probably going to grab a couple. Perfect. And we can go back downstairs. And I don't want to expand these room, so I'm going to go. I don't need you. I don't need you. Not this and not this. Perfect. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to open this up and come down. Great. And then I'm going to do the same job on the floor. This. Doesn't go there. That doesn't go there. And we're just going to continue like this. Okay, so let's go. I'm going to show you our first piece of automation. So first off, we're going to put a crafter right here, okay? And this crafter is going to need to export and import, okay? So it's going to send item in to the top, and it's going to export them from the bottom. And we're going to go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now, why 7? 7 is a very important number here. 7 is, I'm going to show you in a moment. I just need to eat something. I got this. I didn't get this yet. And I didn't get this yet. And I didn't get this yet. So let's just grab. Now that it's cooked, also, it feeds a little bit better. Okay, so let's go back here. And we have these raw ore pieces. Why are you no longer working? You're out of sand. You're out of sand. That's not a problem. Let's just put a stack of sand here and a stack of sand here, and that's going to continue. For you, you're out of mulching. So what we're going to do is we're going to grab all of this, and we're going to go put the flint. I need more drawers. I need 3 more normal drawer. This, so 1, 2, 3, I believe. Yeah. So these 3 with this and the concrete. Great. I come back over here and I go. Okay, I can put the flint, mini coal, stone pebble. Great. Now these, if you remember, we're getting copper and tin. So copper and tin. And then we're getting some invar and iron and lead. So if I come here and I say if I say ore piece, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, 8. So I'm going to need an 8th crafter. But that's how all of this is going to go. And for the lapis and redstone, these we're going to put in compacting jars when we get to that point. The cinnabar and the niter we're going to put in jars like this, and everything else should work. Yeah, so let's put everything else in here. So like I said, for now, the lapis is going to go in the jars, in the barrels under, but it doesn't matter to me right now because I'm going to transfer and put them in the right place later. Now, what I need to do is I need to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of each. Then I'm going to come back over here and I'm going to need to craft more of these. And then we can go downstairs and continue the setup. So we need all of these extract. Like this. And then we can say we want copper in here, but we need to place the first 4 to teach the recipe. Then it makes 4 and it got imported into our system. Then tin, nickel, iron, and lead. So 4 tin, start the recipe. Oh, they're not connected. Okay, so this should be working. Yes, but it's not importing because we don't have the other importer yet. That's going to come. Then this, and then this right here, and turn on. So these 4 are taken care of, and we can go back upstairs for the next step. I'm going to come back over here, and I'm going to make some more barrel. Because always need some barrel. And we can look to set up the next part. So for the next part, we want to automate all the raw gravel stuff. So I'm going to come right back over here and say gravel. Well, they're in here. So I'm going to grab them like this. And I'm still missing one. So let's just make a bit more of these. I need some more wooden hopper. Okay, so like this, and then the wooden hopper like this. I used the one I did not want to use, so that sucks, but it is what it is. Made a mistake, live with it, move on. Grab all of this and put that in there. Then we can say, I want more of these wooden hoppers. Perfect. And then I can say, I want more of these. I want way more of these. So let's just, you know what? Let's make all of them. Oh, that's not all of them, but that's a good chunk. Next thing that we want these item pipe. So let's go and make these pipe. This. I'm going to make 2 set. And I want to make the pipe wrench. And what is this? I'll just build this, but I'm going to throw it back. Oh, it didn't count. I need to put it in my inventory. And then back here. Perfect. So this is all good. I think we're ready for the next step. So in here, we're going to want to do the same thing that we did with those. We're going to want to do with the gravel. We're going to go gravel of this, gravel of tin, gravel of that, and gravel of iron. Perfect. We're going to want one of each. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're also going to want a filter. This is where the filter is going to come in. I need a filter right here. So what I want to do, and I'm going to make some hoppers. No, I don't need hoppers. Sorry. I'm going to need to grab you though. And you know what? Let's make a fast gateway. Okay. So now we have all of these are making gravel ore, right? And yeah, so we can go like this. And now these are all going to be imported in our system. Okay. Then we need to break them up. So we're going to need a block breaker right here and a block placer. Block placer right there. Oh, too far. Right there. And before we go further, put this. Okay, so this is going to break a block if it has a shovel in and it's turned on. And this is going to place a block. And we're going to want the block to come in here. Oh, that's why we needed the hopper. So we're going to make at least one good hopper. Let's go back over here. We're going to gravel. We're going to grab these. Quickly come back and put that right here. Just grab one. Perfect. Let's go back over here. And then we're going to make the hopper out of metal. Because we want a high-speed hopper. We want one that's going to be like instant. We don't want to take a chance that this is going to be too slow. Okay, so if we come down here, we're going to do this. And right here, we're going to put a drawer like this and an export like that. Okay, so this is to export. But what we want to export in here is copper, tin, iron, nickel, and lead. So we do all of this and we put this right here. And now we're going to connect it because these only connect from the side. But by doing this, this is now... Oh. Allow matching. Do this. Now it's only what we want. Perfect. So now we can take this item pipe and extract from this item pipe. So the reason I do this is that I want the gravel to fill this barrel first. And then they're going to... Oh, that's the block breaker. Darn it. Okay. We're going to start all of that again. So here. And now we're going to need this. So this and this. So this is going to get all of the gravels. And now we can restart and put this like so. And extract. And it's placing and breaking, getting picked up by this and coming in here. Okay. So these are all filling this place. And now we're going to go to the next step where we're going to have a blast furnace right here. And we need to open up the floor. Go back and get, I need some more of these magic, the solid cable connector. If I come back here, I want some more of these. And I'm going to want some more of these. This, perfect. And then we can go back down here. And so now this is going to import into our system. And right here, we're going to, I don't know if it works from the side. We're going to try. And we're going to put in here. So it doesn't work from the side. So now we need to do this and immediately disconnect this and do it this way. Perfect. So now we are getting all of the piece of raw ore in here, and they're going to be cooked. And as they're being cooked, they're imported back into our system. Now, I'm going to want to put some plank in here. I'm going to show you a little quick something on how, well, plank or driftwood. For now, we're going to put plank, but I'm probably going to change for driftwood pretty fast. So I want to show you the proxy. Oh, I want to show you the proxy block. So right here, we can make an inventory proxy. Let's just grab some plank from here or some log from here. This. And let's make some proxies. Well, that's 3 proxies. And I'm going to grab 1 plank. Okay, so let me show you. If you put a proxy, the reason I kind of like the proxy is that it helps to connect things easier. But if I put a proxy like this, instead of having to put this basic inventory hopper here, it acts as a connector, okay? So I can just go like this and a cable, this, and now if I say export planks, it is now inserting. Oh, wait. I screwed up. Very important. You need to put the proxy in the direction you want it. So like this. See the arrows pointing this way? It means that it's going to be pushing plank through the side right here. And I just have the connector from the top. So I love this way of designing my system to make them cleaner per se. Okay. So now we have a problem here because guess what? We ran out of shovel. Not a problem. We're going to put another extract right here. We're going to go and make a shovel. Oh, wait. I'm going to just do a quick, really bad design because we need to end the episode. So if I do this and if I set up this right here and I put a side proxy like this, I can put export and cable these up. And then I can do, I'm going to use those. I can do this to import back from there. And just gimmicky for now, I'm just going to connect it like this, okay? So now let's go back upstairs and I'm going to show you what I want to do. First off, I'm going to come here and I'm going to grab a stick, okay? 2 sticks, sorry. And from here, I'm going to grab a cobblestone. So cobblestone and 2 sticks. And if I go back downstairs, oh no, that's what I don't want to do. Oh, I was going to make a mistake. Let's just break this. What I want is an inventory connector. Let's go back upstairs. This is very important. And by the way, the inventory connector only works from the bottom. So I need an inventory connector. I can grab a framed one. It doesn't matter right now. So let's just go right here and take this. Okay, like this and then home. Go back. There's a lot of back and forth, but it's the beginning. Let's close this. Okay, so now I can say cobblestone and stick. Okay, and then I can teach it how to make a shovel and turn it on. But as you can see, the shovel doesn't go in my system because it's set up not to import, but to inventory connect. So now I take this out, it makes a new one. So there's, instead of making 70 shovel, we're going to make them as we need them. And once I click this, it's going to put a shovel here that it's taken from here and just prepare the next one. So instead of burning all of our stick and all of our cobblestone, we're making shovels on demand. And we're going to make this, like we're going to continue the corridor. So I'm going to have a small time lapse where I'm going to continue this corridor down this way. And I'm just going to set up all of my crafters. And I'm going to have a crafter to make planks. I'm going to have a crafter to make, oh, I'm not sure. Wait, I'm going to have a crafter to make wooden catcher, a crafter to make bronze mesh, a crafter to make the bait box, a crafter to make bronze mesh. I've said that already. a crafter to make gravel mulch so I can export. And I'm just going to move the strainer up here along the wall. And I'm going to start automating them and connecting them so that we have something set up for the next episode. Then in the next episode, we're basically just going to get into some more automation. Right now, I'm missing something. Oh, that's the last thing I wanted to do. Okay, so mulch. If I grab some mulch, I want to show you something about the mulch. The mulch can be put in a strainer underwater, and with a better mesh, like a bronze mesh, it can get us some all sea beet, wild cabbage, wild tomato shrub, sandy shrub, wild onions. All of these things, they are all things that can be put in a botany pot. So I want to get that done so that we get each of the shrubs. So I'm just going to start creating this mulch. And if I grab this and I grab some gravel, I'm just going to make sure that I'm continuing making some of these. No, right here. Here, like so. Perfect. So all of this, like I said, I'm going to automate the crafting of the gravel. I'm going to automate the crafting of the mesh. I'm going to automate the crafting of the bait and the wooden catcher. And I'm going to reset all of the strainer along that wall far back here. The reason I'm going to put it along the wall is that I want to see them, because if something stops working, the mesh is going to disappear. I'm going to be able to know, oh, this is no longer working, and go and reset it. See, we already have a tomato shrub. So the beauty is if I come here and I remove that, I can now put the tomato shrub in here. And this is just going to passively produce tomato. Okay. And if I come back here and grab one of you, well, just press R. It's going to give me brown mushroom, beets, wild cabbage. So cabbage, tomatoes, onions, potatoes, red mushroom, rice, and wild carrots. So that's going to be a lot of food. And the carrots are going to let us get some rabbit, to get some leather through rabbit, hide. So again, this episode's too long. I'm going to go into a tiny time lapse to just start moving things around, but we're heading in a good direction. And the next episode, we're just going to be able to bang through starting getting machines. So I can't make that key without leather, which is what I wanted to do. So, or canvas, but canva you get from forest straw that you get from the rice panicle or the wild rice, and it's a 50% chance. So that's going to be something for later. The way I'm going to get it is this way. We're going to make leather from rabbit hide, and we're going to get rabbit by using the summoner and summoning rabbit with carrots and killing them. Okay, so I'm going to do that in the next episode. For the automation, what is this? Seaopolis wrench. Let's just make that Seaopolis wrench so that we can have one other quest line done. Hey, and grab all of this and put it back. Whew. So guys, we now have a drawer and storage system, and everything's going to start flying along now because we're going to automate all of our resources. Guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode. Bye now.
Charged particle beam weapons.
Weapons activated.